Okay, I'm inside Pluto's cave. When my first flashlight, I had it 100% overheated, so I had to switch flashlights. Kind of pain that there was no warning. Just walking down, and all of a sudden my light turns off. It's like, gee, thanks. Anyway, all right, I'll leave this one at 50%. See if it lasts any longer. Yeah, unfortunately, the lights I have, they're designed for studio use, so, there's no guarantee of reliability or dependability at all. It's like, yeah, use at your own risk, sucker. Unfortunately, this cave, it's a big boulder scramble, so it's a little bit of work to get through. Wow, this cave's a bit of work. It's kind of tricky about any design. If you make it easier to change something on purpose, you make it easier to change it on accident. So, wow. Huh, yeah. Oh, I see. See, the tricky part, the rocks here are a little bit smooth, so they could be slippery. So you gotta make sure you have good traction. Wow. What's weird is like the light I had that overheated. It had a fan. I don't think the fan ever turned on. So it's like, why didn't the fan ever turn on? Kind of suspicious. At least the fan on this one is on. So maybe it'll last a little while longer. Guess the easiest way would be to crawl under here. This is funny. We go backwards here. So you're going up. You can try to climb under there if you dare. With that knee pads on though, I'm going to stick to the easy part of the cave. Wow, look at this. I can go under here. How hard could it be? Wow. Huh, yeah, so down here, it's like a dead end. Because basically this is a little talus area. And just underneath a pile of breakdown rocks. So even this looks like the easiest way to go. It doesn't go anywhere. So now I gotta figure out how to get back up out of here. Wow. Oops. I think I can go under here. Wouldn't it be easier to go around the top though? Let's see if I can get up over the top. Oh yeah. I think this is a little more doable. As long as I watch where I put my feet. It's like huge gaps between the rocks. If I'm not careful, slip in between the rocks. Sounds like way too much fun. Oops. Looks like I'm close to the end anyway. We'll see. Okay, it's definitely getting smaller. How that translates into the length left, I don't know. Wow, look at the ceiling here. Very nice. Check it out. There's a hole under there. Looks like fun. Looks like there's a big cliff on the right, so I'm gonna stay left for my own personal safety reasons. Excuse me. Wow, ceiling's still at 50 feet tall. It's just that one spot with breakdown rock that is a little not so tall. Shorter, that's a good word. But it's nice and cool inside this cave. It's early in the morning too, it's like 9 a.m. It's weird how the walls are almost completely vertical. They're technically arch-shaped at the top, but along the walls it's just straight vertical. Very flat. Except for the breakdown, obviously. Kind of pretty wall right there. Same thing here. Well, except for the graffiti, obviously. Take a lot of work to remove all the graffiti from this cave. We spent like 4 weekends, a couple of weekends cleaning up graffiti and skeleton cave. It took forever because it's so dang long. People do the worst graffiti right at the very end, which is where it's harder to clean up. So you have to run a pressure hose all the way to the end, clean it up. Wow, this cave is heading downhill fast. Awesome. Yeah, but last time I was here, I shot with a 50mm lens. This is only like, I think 24 or 28mm. So it's a much wider angle. So that'll help, I think. For caves, I think wider angle is best. As long as people don't complain about the fisheye effect. I was thinking getting a really short lens, like 8mm, but pretty sure most people will hate the video. Fisheye effect of the video. Notice how it's a lot narrower now. It's only like 10 or 15 feet wide here. The ceiling's only 20 or 30 feet tall. Most caves are like that. They start out huge at the upper end and get smaller towards the lower end. The opposite of water rivers. Water rivers, they usually start small at the top and get bigger and bigger as they head towards the ocean or wherever they go. Same reason, they'll be biggest where the flow is the most. Water river, as it heads towards the ocean, it gets more and more water from rain, tributaries. Lava tubes, they don't get extra like that. They just got what they got from the source, and that's it. The spring, lava spring. Oh, almost tripped over a rock. Who would have guessed there'd be a rock in a cave? All right, here we go. Wow, this cave just goes forever. Now I'm going up again on another rock pile. This thing keeps going. Make the drive worth it since I'm in the middle of nowhere. Oh wow. Okay, now I gotta go down again. Man, this is a decent little workout. Good thing I had breakfast this morning. There's loose rocks here. I have to be careful not to trigger a little avalanche with me in it. Without my knee pads, kind of hurt a little bit if I fell down. In case you can't tell, I'm zigzagging. Look for the easiest, safest, best way through. Okay, I think I'm getting near the end because of all the graffiti. Like I said, a lot of people, they get to the end and mark it just to prove they made it to the end. Heaven forbid people won't know you got to the end. Okay, well, I think this is the end for real. If I remember right, there's a way down here that looks too hard. Let me go down here and look just to make sure my memory's halfway right. Oh boy, I'm breaking up sweat even though it's nice and cool inside here. It's gonna be warm outside today. Oh yeah, danger, rock is lowering, unstable. Yeah, I'm not going any farther. Somebody said, yeah, you should check it out. Well, maybe if I ever come back with knee pads, I'll think about it. All right, so you know what? I'm not even gonna pause the video. I'm just gonna keep on going because I still got 11 minutes left in this video. So might as well keep on chugging along. Okay, my light's at 50%. Seems to be behaving somewhat. Loose gravel, loose rock. All right. One thing too here with all the loose rocks, some of them are big enough that they could trap you, like trap your leg or something. So definitely pay attention to where you put your feet. It's gonna have a rock roll over on top of you and trap you. I'm the only one here, so yelling for help isn't gonna help me any if I get myself stuck. This cave is nice and cool, but it's definitely above freezing. I just saw some white stuff, even though it looked kind of like ice. I'm like, no, that's not ice. Yeah, it looks like somebody put white spray paint on a rock. Looks similar to ice. Wow. From here, it almost looks like I'm stuck. But I really just need to climb way up over the top. I just need to figure out how to get up without risking falling backwards. Okay, so here's the funny part. There's a way over here. I'm pretty sure there's a cliff. I came through here. I do a little crawling, but at least I didn't fall to my death. So, this isn't even the spot I was thinking of. But yeah, watch this. I'm next to a cliff. It's like 15 feet down. So, yeah, definitely watch where you're going when you're caving. Any cave has a potential for a nice big cliff to fall in. Even right here, look at this. It's like 20 feet down there. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put my feet on solid rock. The battery on my camera is almost dead. So I think I'm gonna stop here. Switch batteries. Let's see if I have a good place to. Yeah, see? Oh, I think it'd be a little easier. See, I'm looking for a place I can put my stuff down. I don't have to worry about it falling to the bottom of the cave. Even though my car has push to start, without the key it won't start. So without my car keys, I'm stuck here, which is silly. But, oh well. All right, here's a nice wide open spot. All right, let me do some inventory here.